Welcome back, everybody, to the Rob and Ace and Rob show. I'm Ace. As with me always is Rob. We're going to do the quick Q&A session. I got some questions I got to hit Rob with. First one, let's hit it quick. What is the biggest red flag men should look for?
Red flags. Okay, so I'm going to try and make this a quick hit, but the topic is a lot broader, and at some point we should probably do a full episode on this, but I'm going to condense this. I'm not going to give too much explanation as to the red flags. I'm going to say the biggest, because if we're being specific, you said the biggest red flag.
The biggest one, the number one on the list.
The number one red flag is going to be the level of tattoos and piercings he has.
Can I add placement of those tattoos?
Yeah, well, that's part of it. I'm gonna go into that a little bit. So, I mean, there's plenty of other red flags. You can check her social media for that. But appearance is what she shows the whole world. So you can always tell her if she's not dressed appropriately that she needs to change her clothes, but you can't make her erase tattoos. You know what I mean? So
even if you can, that process isn't real at this point. It's not 100%. Like you're still going to see it.
Yeah. Now the reason I bring this up as the number one red flag is also the fact that culture has changed. So 20 years ago, 30 years ago, if a girl had any tattoos, it was just like, you got to watch out for her. It was very obvious. But today is different. Tattoos are so commonplace, and so many men and women have them that it can't really be considered that big of a red flag that if she just happens to have a tattoo, or maybe she was 17, 18 and got a tramp stamp, which isn't even a big deal anymore because now they all know that a tramp stamp is called a tramp stamp for a reason. So now they don't get that. They try to circumvent that. Now they get it right under the titties. They get the sternum tattoo. That's the modern day tramp stamp. You know what I mean? But the thing about tattoos, like you see them, you know, they're always the reason I put them on the list is because I still find like an attractive woman with tattoos really hot. So that's why it's a big red flag, because it's there. They know why they got them.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean,
hot isn't what you like. That's a trap.
Right. Yeah. It's like peacock feathers or the dangerous animals that had bright colors. You know, you're not supposed to eat them because they're poisonous. You know what I mean?
It's like you can dabble. It's tacos. You can eat tacos every once in a while, but you can't live off of tacos.
Right. The thing about tattoos is like I said, culture has changed. So if a girl has a shoulder tattoo, it's not a big deal. If a girl has a tattoo on the back of her neck, it's not that big of a deal. But what she is telling the world, if she's got a tattoo near her cleavage, if she's got a sternum tattoo, if she's got anything like provocative on I'll even go as far as to say the ribs, because the ribs is a very painful place to get a tattoo. We're going to call a spade here. Tattoos are a masculine thing to get. So you're dealing with a woman who's already telling the world that she's into masculine shit. The reason I say that is because the origin of tattoos is to prove as a man that you can tolerate pain. They are a tribal thing initially, like a rite of passage. Anything near the pubic area, if she's got a full sleeve, if she's got both sleeves, if she gets to the point where she's like covered and she's got them all over the place, if she's got a full leg, like her thighs, her calf, all of that, this is all warning signs, because what tattoos are is scarification. And they mean different things to men than they do to women. Like,
Just gonna throw this in here. You got a tattoo on your chest, game over.
yeah.
We have fun,
I'm sorry, Eve.
but it's not gonna pass that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
The cat
I don't.
paws on your cleavage,
If you have a tattoo of a man's name, you are a property of that man forever.
yeah,
I don't care that y'all broke up.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna throw this out there. Like, men are very territorial, and we're never gonna change that. That's instinctual. We're very territorial over our women, and when I see tattoos at the sternum or near the boobs or butt cheek or near the pubic area or anything like that, all I see is you like to let strangers who you barely know see you naked and then put tattoos on you because you got to get naked for those. Those aren't your titties when you're with me. Those are my titties until we're not together anymore. That's how it is. And you're not supposed to be telling me that you gave these titties away to 50 other dudes or to random tattoo guys. I had an argument with someone I was seeing a long time ago, very, very long time ago, about Mardi Gras. She was like, every girl has to go through that rite of passage, go to Mardi Gras and, take her top off and get some beads. And I was just like, no, she doesn't. But you guys think that you can all do that, but go ahead and do that and then tell me about it and see if we're still together, because it's not happening.
There's a reason why everything that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell your man about it and still have him.
Which goes into the next part of me answering this question. So to me, I just say that's the biggest one because it's the most obvious. It's the one that sticks out. It's right there in your face. You know what I mean? Facial piercings, the bull nose rings, the eyebrow piercings, the lip piercing. These are all like, she's telling you, these are warning signs. She's telling you, I'm for the streets. You got to watch out. You know what I mean? But there's a laundry list of other ones. I'm just going to run down some of them. I'll give minimal explanation just because I wanted to try and bust through that. We can go all day on this, but I like to also call these train wreck signals. You know what I mean? Like, they're including, but not limited to, a cracked phone screen, a car full of empty water bottles.
A cracked phone screen.
It's what it is. Man, iPhones are expensive. If she's not going to take care of that, she's not going to take care of your kid. Messy living space, abrasive and masculine behavior. I think
that's my biggest red flag.
Here's a one that I sort of find when you have those girls who are way into certain sports, that's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be an issue just because I feel like that's an argumentative girl. Being what's called a gym thought. Okay. Now there's absolutely nothing wrong with a woman who works out, who stays in shape. It's actually, it's recommended highly. I think you should be looking for a girl who's going to keep herself in shape, but there's no reason she can't be wearing sweats at the gym. She can wear the same stuff guys wear. If she's wearing a sports bra and booty shorts at the gym, she's not keeping in shape for you, and she's not keeping in shape for herself.
But Rob, they do that because it's comfortable.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is a lie. You are lying. A woman can tell me that, and I'll be like, you are lying. I will say it to her face. She is a damn liar. Anyway, the gym thought. Having exotic pets like snakes and spiders and stuff like that, bugs. I will say that may not be a red flag for at present, but she definitely has like some sort of past. You know what I mean? Having more than 2 cats or dogs.
I was just about to say, what about having too many pets?
Too many pets. Too many pets is similar to the next one, which is hoarding. Pet hoarding is another form of hoarding. But yeah, hoarding. There's a lot. I found this out. Like, I found this was bizarre. I had to ask one of my friends. Like, I was having a conversation with her, and I was like, wait, are you like a hoarder? And she was like, I kind of am. And I was just like, that makes sense now. Like, hoarding is another weird sort of thing. You go to her apartment and she's got a collection of stuff that she doesn't need to have any collections of. It's weird. What you also want to look for, a bad relationship with her father. Mom,
Delicious.
mom, if she's got a lot of brothers and sisters, but from one mom, but multiple stepdads. Her mom hates men. You also want to look at her college major, like if it's like feminist dance theory, like just get out of there. You know what I mean? Generally, I think it's better to avoid a woman who has particularly big feminist ideologies, or women who love like an adrenaline rush, like women who have like bucket lists where they have to go skydiving or they have to be in like fast cars and stuff like that. Like I don't want anything to do with girls who are into that. But there's also a difference between red flags for long term and first date red flags. If you're taking a girl out for the first time, first or second time even, well, really for the first time right here, if she won't meet for just coffee or a drink, that's that right there. Right there, I'm not even rescheduling. Like I'm not even pursuing at that point, because coffee or a drink are low investment. I may not even be trying to sleep with you off of coffee and a drink, but you got to be willing to meet for something simple. The first date, the first time we're going out, I don't need to pay for a lobster. Like you need to relax. There's no reason you can't have coffee or one or two drinks. You know what I mean? So you got to weed out the ones who are just there for the food.
Okay.
If she flakes already, like if she flakes once, you gotta be like, nah, well, I don't know if I want to do this. We can try again, but now you got to buy the drinks. You know what I mean? If on the first date she orders heavy food, you know what I mean? Like she orders burgers and fries, like stuff that's gonna sit. I'm not saying trying to get to the bedroom is a requirement for the first date, but it's a little bit disrespectful and presumptuous to just outright tell you that it's off the table. It's like we're supposed to be getting to know each other and trying to get along. If she orders a huge burger and onion rings and fries on the first date, she's not attracted to you. Because a woman, I will say, is always trying to put her best foot forward, even if she doesn't want to sleep with you yet. If she is trying to be more reserved, she doesn't want to look like a pig in front of you. If she is willing to eat a huge steak on the first date, she's not attracted to you. She's not reserved. If she's over 33 and has never been married, you got to ask why. I don't care if that's not politically correct to say. Works out at a meathead gym. Like we talked about that, the gym thought thing. If she loves to just travel, and here's another list of red flags. There's very specific places that women say they want to go to or have been to, where if she's been there, don't go out with her. Greece, Paris, Santorini, which I think is in Greece, Tulum, which is just Cancun, Vegas, Miami. There was a few other places, but you never run into like these typical girls and find out that they've been to like Japan, because Japan's not a party spot. They want to go to where hot guys are, and that's Greece, Tulum, Vegas, Miami, all those spots. You know what I mean? If she is outspoken about being quote unquote bisexual, there's no reason to talk about that. There's no reason to talk about that. You're advertising. You are advertising that you might be putting a threesome out there, and you may or may not even live up to that. You're putting that out there because you want that attention, and you will put that out there because you want that attention from more than one guy. Generally being overtly sexual when speaking, like when that's not even the topic. The ones who are always talking about like this stuff. Like there's a time and a place, and when you're in public, you don't really want to be talking about that when you're on like a first date. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. I mean, these are basic things, but we could go into detail on all of these things sometime later on.